Here's something I didn't realise till recently. USB-C cables are not all the same. Now, I know they look identical, but trust me, the difference in speed and power is massive. So, I did have this scripted out and done all nice and professionally, but I just can't work off a script. So let's just roll with it. So, USB-C leads and Thunderbolt leads. Until the other day, I knew nothing about either of them really. I'm a photographer, I also do my YouTube videos, and I changed to a Mac M2 about a year ago because I needed a faster computer to update my dinosaur of a Mac that I've had since 2010. Anyway, by the by, brilliant piece of kit, I love it. But I only got the one with 250 gigs worth of hard drive because I was like, no, I'm going to use an external SSD drive to store all those video files, all that stuff can go on there. Never really thought about a cable. I thought, well, it's a USB-C input. I'll just use one of the charging leads I've got here, that will do. Until the other day, when I had to upload, I wanted to transfer a 10 gig file. No, I wanted to transfer a 4 gig file from the Mac to the SSD. So I grabbed myself one of these, and I'm sure most of you have got one of these charging leads indoors. I grabbed it, it's a USB-C. I thought that will do the trick. Plugged it into the Mac, plugged it into my hard drive. Lovely. Transfer. Time, 16 minutes. I'm like, 16 minutes to transfer 4 gigs. Oh man, I was like, this can't possibly be right. I thought this was supposed to be way quicker. This is just wasting my time. So, what got me thinking, well, hang on a minute, maybe there's a better way. So after doing a bit of digging, I found out that actually I should have been using a Thunderbolt cable. This is a Thunderbolt cable. Now they come in different lengths. This is just a short one because the short ones are generally faster, but it's got the same connectors. I don't know if you can see that. So USB-C. For all intents and purposes, it looks the same as this one. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there it is, see? That's the Thunderbolt cable. This one is a regular iPhone charger or a USB charging cable. They look the same, but they're not. So what are the differences? Well, this is just a USB-C to charging cable. Most of these come with most of your new phones that you get now, you'll get one of these with it. They're absolutely fine for charging your phone, perfectly fine, but data transfer, they are woefully slow. Whereas a Thunderbolt cable is super fast. Now I'll put a graphic up now so you can see the difference in speeds, but as you can see, a USB-C lead will only transfer up to 480 megabytes per second. Whereas, I mean, to be fair, there are some newer versions of this which will do up to 20, but they're not really designed as phone charging cables. Whereas a Thunderbolt cable, depending on what you're connecting it to, will transfer at up to 40 gig per second. I mean, that is fast. And I must say, it's a brilliant piece of kit. Now, it wasn't overly expensive to buy, and it has transformed my life, because without it, I would have been still sitting here today waiting for that file to transfer. So, how do you know if you've got a Thunderbolt port And what is a Thunderbolt port? Well, basically, a Thunderbolt port is a supercharged version of the USB-C. It handles super fast data transfer, video output to a monitor, TV in both 4K and 8K, and high power charging up to 100 watt, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, whereas a standard charging lead can't do any of that. So it really is important to use the correct lead. So how do you know if you've got a Thunderbolt port? Well, if you look on the back of your computer, so old, over 40 computer, if you look on the back of your computer, laptop, most newer models in the last few years will all come with at least one Thunderbolt port. And I'm talking about laptops, whether that's a Mac or Intel, Windows based, most of them have. It's not just an Apple thing, and you'll know it's a Thunderbolt port because it'll have the lightning flash like this. And if you see that, those ports are Thunderbolt, and you'll be able to use them for high transfer speeds. So I'm off camera here, but if I bring my Mac M2 in, it's got 4 USB-C ports with a lightning bolt above them. That indicates that these are Thunderbolt ports. So yeah, really, don't be like me. Have a look. And if you're not sure if you've got it or not, you can always put your model number into Google, add the words Thunderbolt port, and it will tell you whether you've got one or not. But honestly, I didn't know this, and I like to think I'm fairly tech savvy, but I didn't realise that the lead really does make a lot of difference. And I would have been still sitting here now waiting for that file to transfer. And after I changed the lead over to a Thunderbolt lead, it moved in about a minute. It was so fast. Now, you can get them Amazon, anywhere like that. Online, you'll be able to get them. But yeah, get yourself one. Do yourself a favour. Get yourself a Thunderbolt. I hope this has been useful for you. It was just a quick video that I thought might help for others that didn't realise that there is a difference between the standard charging lead, that's a USB-C, and a Thunderbolt lead, because they're both the same connectors, but there is a huge difference. So if you enjoyed it, please feel free to subscribe and like this video. It really helps, and I'll be back with some more soon.